Hello fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with my June update. Today is July 4th, 2018. I have a finished object, I have works in progress, I have purchases, and whatever else crosses my mind. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, your craft of choice, and let's chat. Need a drink. June was a wonderful month here in Casa de Patti. I had my eldest child's birthday, the little man's birthday. He turned 1. Father's Day, the rebuilding of the camper, and the weather has been nice. We've had some hailstorms, some thunder and lightning, but for the most part it's been fairly warm. And it's always nice when it's summertime here. On the 21st of June was the longest day for us. It's over like 20 hours of continual light, and then it goes into dusk for 4 hours. We are now losing light until December 21st when we start gaining light again. The mosquitoes are out in full force, of course, and so are the visitors, and that's okay. You deal, you deal. Let's see what else has been going on. Not too much. Life. Yeah, I'm sitting home, cross-stitching, knitting, having a good time. So I think that's about all of my rambling for right now. So shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. I do want to say though, if you're new, checking out my channel, thank you so much for coming in and checking me out and giving me a chance. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Give me a like if you'd like to. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back month after month. I really appreciate it more than I've said. Makes me feel good to see the numbers and that somebody's out there. Yeah, so finishes. I finished my Stormtrooper Cosmo by Love's Stitchers shop off of Etsy. I swapped out one of the colors. I think it was the lightest blue I swapped out, or it could be this medium, this blue here. It's either one of those colors I swapped out. I also, instead of white, used Krynix Opalescent, just that white, so it sparkles in person and I'm very happy with it. I kind of wish I'd made the pillow a little bit tighter, but I like it. And I did try getting all of the wrinkles out. I ironed and ironed and ironed and ironed. I didn't want to wash because I was afraid of running, even though this is DMC, because of the darker colors. So shoot, this is what we get. I did this on 18 count white Ada. So very happy with how that turned out. Very, very happy. And I finished that on the 7th of June. So from May 4th to June 7th, I didn't do a lot of stitching on it, as you know. So you could definitely finish it in a week or two if that's the only project you're working on. The rest of these, I'm not going in any order. I'm just pulling them off the pile. So, shall we get on with it? Okie dokie. So, my first stitch I have here is Andromeda by Mirabilia. And I did quite a bit. I got a lot of the rock done. I think I did another color. Started another color. So I've got 2 colors of the rock that I did. This is as wide as it's going to be and as tall. So there she is. She looks kind of funny without this other leg. I need to get that other leg done. But I wanted to work on the rock. So I'm very happy. This is 32 count Haunted Belfast. So that's where that's at. dropped something out of that bag. Okay. Then I have my Work That Whip, which is Death by Cross Stitch. And this is on 32 count bisque by Lakeside Linen. And I got part of page 2 finally completed. So I still have just this little bit because this is page 6 right here. I also redid this section. It used to be the light blue and I didn't like how that looked, so I just did the dark blue. So that's what I got finished on that one. Or not finished, but that's what I worked on. Okay. And I'm already starting to decide what is not coming into the new year with me, or, you know, that I'm not going to work on next year. And this one might be one of those that I take a year off of. I'm not sure, but it might be. Okay. And then I have Halloween at Hawkwind Hollow. This is 40 count Heritage. I started filling in. So, as you see, I got some of the boat done. And that, I think that's, I'm not sure what that is. That's where I'm at on this one. I really need to do my Hawkwind Hollows because it's 40 count. And then I have that Halloween Quaker, and that's on 40 count too. I really need to get to these 40 counts before I lose any more eyesight. Because I'm using a magnifier now. And if I have to keep upping the magnification, which so far I don't think I'll have to for a while, but I want to get those done as soon as possible. The next one I have here is Little Alien Schoolgirl by Ink Circles. And this is 30 count natural. It's a really stiff natural, so I'm not sure who it's by, but I don't know. I finished page 3, no, page 6. I'm sorry. I finished page 6, which is all right in here. And I started page 9. And one of the color changes I've done for this section is this green dude. So, and that is just a leftover of needle NPI silk in a green. So that's where I'm at on this one. I know that I finished up page 5 because I had a little bit of page 5 to do. So this was on page 5. I think this was all page 5. So page 9 starts down in here. So this is page 9. I'm sorry. This is my second time through completely, and my throat's dry, so sorry. I do like working on Little Alien Schoolgirl, so she will, if it's not done, this one will be coming into next year. So, and all of my Miras, of course, will be in the next several years. Okay, then I have Santa of the Forest by Linens and Lace. And this is on a 32 count natural linen by MCG Textiles. This is what he'll look like. So this one you can't really see that I did a lot because if you recall I had torn out around his face because it was the wrong blended thread. So I fixed that, and then this is new. This, and then this little bit. This one I have a hard time with. I'm just not feeling him. So when it gets to be the 25th, I did some of this on the 24th. I just, it just sits there on my stand and looks at me. And I'm like, oh, I really need to work on him. I really need to work on him, and then I just don't. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen with him. I mean, I like him and everything. It's just so intense. So intense. So, yeah. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work with that. And then I worked on my Chatelaine, which is that medieval garden mandala. And this one made me kind of sad because I started to work on this building here and discovered I was 2 rows too low, so I had to tear it all out. And so I restarted and I did this. So yeah, and this one is just on the 32 count white that I get from European Cross Stitch. This is the stuff she sent. So very happy. Very, very, very happy with that. And this will definitely be coming into the new year. So my new Mirabilia start on the 18th was Roses of Provence, or however you say it. So pretty. And this is 32 count Pearl Gray Belfast. And this is what I got started on her. Just her face. You know, I got some of her hair done, and let's see, and the back of her head. So that's where I'm at. And I do like working on these. And I do like starting them for one day and then being done. That's kind of fun. Because I know that next year I'll put these all in monthly order and then just pull. Like I'll finish one and start another one. Start working on another one and just keep going with that. Okay, so that's where I'm at. That's what I stitched in June. I have some things I need to talk about. I'll do those later. So my July Mira start is changing. Instead of starting something new on the 18th like you're supposed to, because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Tennessee. I leave the morning of the 17th for a knitting retreat for SSK. For those who knit, know what SSK is. It's a super summer knit together with the knit girls. This is my 3rd time going, so I'm really excited. And I'm landing a day early so I can get rested for because it starts on the 18th. I was going to bring a start, and I thought no, because I would start it in the room, and I'm really hoping to hang out more because I haven't been hanging out. The first year I was really sick. That was before they diagnosed me with diverticulitis. So I was really sick and I didn't do a lot. The 2nd year I went, my stomach still, I had already had I already had an operation, I got better, but my stomach still throws a fit once in a while, and it decided to do that during that retreat. So I didn't hang out at night. And this time I want to hang out at night. I want to go, they're doing on Wednesday morning, they're doing a 3-hour tour, and I want to go do that. So I'm really hoping my stomach will play nice. So I can do all that. So I didn't want to bring cross stitch with me. I'm going to bring knitting. It is a knitting retreat, and I'm going to do knitting. So that's my plan. So saying that, I couldn't bring something for the Mira, so I started a new Mira. I started it on the 1st, and I'm going to work on that Mira mostly. So these are July plans and then purchases, because that's part of it. So on the 13th, Friday the 13th, I don't know. I haven't really been stitching on Fridays. I've been watching the little man Fridays, and I get kind of tired, and he leaves at, anywhere between 5 and, 5:30 to 6:30. It all depends on which parent picks him up. And I'm tired, so my mind is kind of gone. So I've been knitting because I can knit. I don't even have to look when I knit. I can just knit. So Fridays, I'm not sure about. So I might pick up the Halloween stitch on the 13th, but I'm not sure. The Christmas stitch, I know I'm not going to do. And the whip, I might do. Because that's on a Sunday. I might do 1 day whip. That would be death by cross stitch for 1 day. On the 31st, which is on a Tuesday, I might do that Halloween one instead of the 13th. Instead of dark 13, I'll do dark 31st. But I'm not sure. I'm not going to fit anything else in unless I get really bored with my stitch that I'm going to be doing the whole month of July. So, anyway, my stitch from stash in June took a nosedive completely and totally. If Mirabilia had not re-released some of the patterns, my June stitch would have been perfect because I had a finish. Let's see. I'll show you. I'll tell you. I had a finish. I had a $14 carryover. And I would have been fine. It would have been absolutely fine, even taking the floss, that 3 Owls Threads retirement floss, or how, I can't remember how she says it. I would have been fine. I'd have had money. It would have been like 20 bucks, even more. But then Witch Holt released those patterns for the 25th anniversary, and I picked up 2. So I had to kit them, right? You have to get the fabric, and you have to get the beads, and you have to get the chronic, and you have to get everything. And when you're not happy with one piece of fabric, you have to get another piece of fabric. So that blew my stash completely. So I'm going to go ahead and show you these. I got all of this I got in June. So this is all June stuff. But I started in July. So this is my new start for July. Okay, can you guess what's in here? France. Paris. Can you guess? For those of you who know American history, we received the Eiffel, or the Lady Liberty, from France. So I got Lady of the Flag. Yay, Lady of the Flag. I was able to pick these 2. I picked up 2 patterns, and I was able to pick it up from Color and Cotton. So I was so happy that I had been on Facebook when she announced that she had these patterns coming from Witch Holt. And I really do feel bad for those of you who wanted the patterns and your LNS didn't get them, or the person that you bought from online didn't get them. And I really do feel bad. I just was able to, I don't know how she swung it, how she did it, but she was able to get the patterns that she wanted, and I was able to get the patterns I wanted. So I went ahead and I first picked up this 32 count vintage country mocha Lugana, is what I originally was going to put her on. It's a nice piece of printed. So this is probably Zweigart. So here's that nice big piece. Because if you look on the pattern, she has it, they printed it wrong, saying that it's 340 by 170, but it's not. It's 340 by 170. So I didn't realize that until I really looked at it again too. So I picked up this really big piece, and I wanted it to look antique-y, so that's why I wanted to go with this darker color. And then I looked on eBay, and Bubba Can Dance, or Susan Sorley's X Stitch Express, had We the People preamble. So that's what I picked up. And I got mine off of eBay. So this is the preamble on 32 count even weave. She has it on even weave. She has it on linen. I looked today and she had the Pledge of Allegiance on 16 count Aida. I think it was 16 count Aida. But check it out if you want, if you have either one of these, the other flag one that she has. I'm not sure, I can't remember what that one is, but check it out. Bubba Can Dance on eBay or Cross Stitch Express will have the preamble or the Pledge of Allegiance. And I have all the beads and the acrylic that goes in here. So, very excited for that one. And that is going to be my July stitch. Okay. Then, I also, first, I made a new bag, Star Wars. And, let's see here. Take that out. Right. And then the inside is more Star Wars. And this one is, I picked up the Seaside Kingdom. And this one says it's by Nora Corbett. But they're all by Nora Corbett, but this is a Mirabilia. I am going to change the little boy's hair because my husband has dark hair. So I'm going to make this me and my husband when we were kids. I was a blonde when I was a kid. So this will work out fine for me. I have everything kitted except for the 12 inches of the 1/8 wide white ribbon. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one or not. I picked up a 32 count doubloon Belfast linen by Picture This Plus. And that's what I'm going to put the Seaside Kingdom on. So I'm very, very happy with that. And this one I'm going to start in September. So my July start was supposed to be Blossom Goddess, so that one got moved out. And my September start was supposed to be Tatiana or Titana, or I have no idea how they say that. But that one will be pulled as well. Or I might start two of them. I'm not sure. And I can see in September working on this one mostly. So those are my two purchases from the Mirabilia redo, re-release. Okay, and then since I was ordering beads, I went ahead and ordered the beads and the acrylic for Wisteria. So I will be starting Wisteria soon. She's probably just going to be a throw-in. So, yeah. Because I want to start Wisteria, because she's going to be in their small mirror. So when I'm really bored, I can just pull one of these smaller ones and do those. And then when I need a finish, I'll be able to do one of these. Except, I mean, I have so many big ones that these little ones will be nice to have. Then I got my floss. I have two, as you know, I have two floss clubs. And I got my first of the week's dye works from 3 Owls Threads. Okay, so she's it ended with the B's and now we're on the C's. So here are the two B's, Buttercup and Blue Bonnet. And two B's like that. Okay, I really like Week's Dye Works. They're really pretty. And then, let's see. These are in no particular order. We have Cayenne, Caramel, Caper, Carrot. Oh, I have another bee, sorry. Bee sneeze. Caribbean. Cattail. Let's see, drop those. This cattail has got some light and dark in it. There we go. Okay. Carnation. Did I already do cayenne? I don't know if I did or not. I'll show it again if I did. And then caramel. Okay. And then I got my color in cotton. So these first ones I think are the ones that were, if you get 5, yeah, you get 5 of, if you just get the 5, I think these are the 5. So here's watermelon, ballerina, carmine, Prussian blue, King's blue light. And since I get 10 instead, this is the second 5. This is black walnut, frontier, pine needles, raw umber, and rose gold. So yeah, I'm still gonna be doing those 2 floss clubs for a while. So looking around, I have discussed everything I needed to discuss, and I think I did much better this time than I did last time. I had a lot of stumbles, a lot of ums, ahs, ah. I'm trying to get those out of my vocabulary. It's very difficult, especially when your mind is racing. But yeah, that's what's been going on. And then I do it anyway. Oh well. I hope that you all have a safe and glorious July. If you celebrate the 4th of July, have fun. If it is your summer, I hope that you have a lot of summer fun. And if it's your winter, I hope you stay warm. So, I guess I will talk to you guys next month. And whatever you craft, I hope you craft it to your heart's content.